First pitch on its way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting eighth. The catcher.
Now at the plate, Chance Sisco. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Two balls and 2 strikes. The count to Chance Sisco. Here now the 2-2. Praises him. A strikeout looking. Into the box now, John Means. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
No balls and 1 strike. Third inning, no score to this point.
Nope.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
This is where you have to be really aggressive. 1 and 2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
That's a ball.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Got to take your hat off to the pitcher right here. He's throwing a little pesky at bat at him right here. Could have easily just took 3 pitches and walked back to the dugout.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield.
He's out.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The second baseman, Cesar.
Line towards center field. Number 21 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
First offering on its way. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Digging in to try it again. Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High chopper to third. Nunez scoops it up on to first. And can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. And just like that.
Leading off for the Orioles. The shortstop.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. VR, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Real Muto waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for the Orioles.
Into the box now. Trey Mancini looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 in the inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Anthony Santander stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along. As we move into the middle innings with no score, you'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Hard around first is Harper racing for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. And this will bang up against the wall. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
The 0-1 on its way. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Realmuto stands at second with no outs. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. So a runner at third here with one gone, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. And the runner's coming home. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. The runner's breaking for home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone. And they get the double play at third. One for the Phillies here on the RBI double. We're through 4. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Hit back up the middle. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks some offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's
Oh,
code. A
that's
lot of
out.
times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 1-2 delivery.
That's ball 2.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
2 balls.
I don't
2
blame
strikes.
the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling
Count is 3
everything
and 2.
off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And
Ball
the
4. That
curveball
pitch is
drops
low.
too low. They lost him. It's ball 4. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hanser Alberto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only one pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Hanser Alberto goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Hoskins has it. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Now batting.
So striding in, Chance Sisco, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. In there, strike 2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now batting. The pitch.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Means comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Orioles leave him loaded. Striding in, Corey Dickerson hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Number 21 is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter. The third baseman.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, D-Roy. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
Hit out towards second. Over to VR.
Out.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan VR will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. Now, they've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, I can only take in.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ray Mancini.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
VR gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. And it's fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Anthony Santander, the next to bat.
The right fielder, Anthony Santander.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Still no balls and 2 strikes. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Ready for another shot now. Renato Nunez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking it.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Phillies. Stepping into the box, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Andrew McCutchen.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Smith is under it. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 3.
One out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Here comes the first pitch. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT.
In now, JT Realmuto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Yeah.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Count.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
The windup and the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Smith looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. JT Realmuto with a solo shot, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins,
as he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Gene Segura standing in. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's running. Grounded to third. Throw to first will get him easily to the side as retired. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far.
The left fielder, Dwight.
In there for strike one.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
This one is launched. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. And that puts the Orioles on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets him going.
The 1-0. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Ready on 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Now batting.
Here comes the first
21.
pitch. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. And this guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball.
Just a touch inside. Perhaps it's 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Looking to send him packing again. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
A high fastball is in there. Behind 0-2 now. Slow little grounder left side. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Tanner Scott gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tanner.
Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line hard, but foul. High in the air out to center field. Number 21 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The third baseman, number 4.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Scott Kingery. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First pitch on its way. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Santander is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He singled his last time up.
Hernandez.
He's set and the pitch. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Smith going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Phillies down on just 4 pitches as the lead remains 3-1. Digging in, Jonathan Villar. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. 1-2 now.
1-2.
This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Settling in now, Anthony Santander. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Fouled off. Here's a pop-up now. Hoskins in foul ground, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. They still trail it here 3-1. Sean Armstrong is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43, Sean Armstrong.
David Robertson is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance.
David Robertson.
Line drive to center field. And that'll be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to get him started in the home half of inning number 8. The relay, and it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
The batter, the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Now batting, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Riding in once again, Bryce Harper. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Running now is McCutchen. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. Gone! A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper as they stretch the lead to 5-1.